Welcome back. Now, I know we have already covered quite a bit about audio, but we still really haven't looked at recording audio in. So in this video, let's take a look at how this is done. First, let's create a new track. So go to the track menu and choose Add Track. Now, we want to add an audio track. You can give it a name if you want, but I'll just leave it set to that. And this can be a mono track. You do have a choice of mono or stereo, but this is just using one mic input on my device, so I'll select mono. So I'll add and close. Now this adds the new track all the way at the bottom, which is all the way over here. Now I can select the track in this window over here and just drag it all the way up. So now the track is all the way on the side. Then at the top here, if you click this brings down some extra options. You can choose to record arm the track. And when you start recording, because this track is record armed, it'll record audio to it. Then you can set the input monitoring to arm this so that you can hear your source back to you when you're recording back. And then you can monitor the playback. And for this, we want to monitor the input audio while recording in. Then next down here, you can choose the input. And for demonstration purposes, I just want to record my voice in over this session that we already have here. So my microphone is set to input 1. And you can hear now, because I've got the input monitoring on and I've record armed the track, you're getting a signal. Now I'm just going to turn the input monitoring off now because it's actually distracting me with this demonstration. So now that we've got that set up, let's record to a track. I'll jump back to the editor window. Cool, so the audio track is all the way here. And it's also on the metronome. So I'm going to press record and then play back, and it's going to start from the start of the song. One and two and three and four and five and six and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and cool. So I'm going to turn off the record arm. You can see you can also record arm from your track and just solo it and zoom in. So there is the audio for my new audio track. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and cool, awesome. So that's how to record some audio to a track. And I don't have the input gain set too high on my audio device, so I've left some headroom available. But let's actually just select this part and remove it. I want to show you something different now. I want to show you how you can use the punch in range. So where are we going? Let's say at the verse I want to punch in. So I can choose that lane, right click and say new punch range. It makes them over there. And let's set this, let's say over there. Now watch this. I've got this track record armed and I'm going to play back from the beginning. Let's just go to the start and let's start recording and watch how it just punches in the recording over here and then punches out. And to do this, you also need to make sure that you're arming the punch in and the punch out. So that's setting that area there. So I'm talking here, nothing's getting recorded in. And now when it hits the punch area, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so you see how I didn't record there, just record in that punch area over there. And that's awesome. So that comes in handy when you want to go in and do some edits to a already recorded audio part. Let's say you've got a whole part over here and you just want to punch in and record over an error that you made in your recording. Then use these punch and record markers. And another way to record is to use a loop range. So let's undo all of that. get rid of the ranges there for the punch and record, and we can turn them off there. Remove range. There we go. And let's set a loop range in that same area. We've got the loop. Let's make it smaller. Awesome. So I'm going to place the playhead here, chord on the track. And another thing, I just want to make sure that for layers, it's stacked. Let's see what happens here. So I'm going to press record and then play. 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2. You see what mistake I made there? I need to make sure that the loop is armed. So record and loop. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and... So you see what happened there? Because I had the stacked layer selected, it's recorded my 4 parts here. And I can, for example, take a listen to just this one. Actually, let's solo that. Whoops, turn the input monitoring off and the click. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And maybe I want to hear this take and compare it. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Or this one. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And then this one. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So basically, I'm showing you that you can set a loop range and record multiple layers. You can see how you can actually move them around. Maybe I just want that part, or I want to use them as recorded parts and set up a duplicate of those parts. And remember that you can also go to layers and do overlay if you want to use this instead. Going back, if I go right here, awesome. So that's how to record your audio in, and also how to use some extended recorder options like using punch-in recording and loop ranges. So try these out in some of your sessions and see how they work for you. Record some audio in and then also use the loop ranges and punch-in points and see if they work for you. Now next up, let's get more into the audio processing side of things and start by exploring these console EQs on the channel strips. Catch you in the next video.